Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. Today, Mark Hamill officially announces that he is returning to Star Wars Episode 9 as the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Or is he really Luke Skywalker and not that other guy you saw in The Last Jedi? Stick around and I'll tell you more. So, Luke Skywalker is back. What does that really mean anymore? Now, we saw the way Luke was treated in The Last Jedi, and we also saw how he was pretty much never in The Force Awakens. So you have Rian Johnson and you also have J.J. Abrams. Two different directors with two different directing styles. So what will we see from Luke Skywalker in this movie? I'm not exactly sure. I think really he's going to be nothing more than a Force ghost. I know that there is speculation that he may come back to life. I really don't think Disney and Lucasfilm will undermine anything that you saw in The Last Jedi. If you are expecting that, you're going to be highly disappointed. I don't believe that will happen whatsoever. So you may actually get more of the Luke that you actually saw in The Last Jedi, just for continuity. But I really think that he's going to be nothing more than a side character. They have showed us nothing in the first two movies of the sequel trilogy that it sounds like they really didn't want anything to do with Luke Skywalker anyway. They just needed him to sell tickets because they really have just wanted to focus on Rey, Poe Dameron, and Finn. Because if you look at the movies, Han Solo really in the first movie, he didn't show up until about 30 minutes into the movie. Luke, he never showed up. So what does this really mean? That Mark Hamill says he's returning as Luke Skywalker. Will he just pull Obi-Wan Kenobi and just sit on the rock and lecture Rey, or will he go out and pretty much haunt Kylo Ren? I don't really know, but I'm really worried that Luke Skywalker won't be in this movie very much at all. Now, we did see Yoda show up. Yoda use the Force in a way that we never saw a Force ghost use the Force. He actually interacted. He was able to hit Luke on the nose with his cane, and you saw him, set the tree on fire. But J.J. Abrams has pretty much established that Luke is the ultimate side character now. Yes, they'll talk about him and everything like that, but they don't really want to put him on the screen. They really don't. Let's be honest with ourselves. They want to make Reylo a thing. They want to focus on Poe Dameron. I wonder if Rose Tico is going to have a bigger role in this movie than Luke Skywalker. I would not be surprised. Actually, I expect that to happen. Do you guys expect that to happen? Let me know that in the comments. Do you really think Rose Tico will have a bigger role than Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 9? I really do. Will Lando Calrissian have a bigger role than Luke Skywalker? Now, I'm not sure what kind of role Billy D. Williams is going to have in this movie as Lando Calrissian, but I don't think he's going to have a huge role. But I just got a feeling that Luke Skywalker is pretty much going to pull an Obi-Wan Kenobi from Return of the Jedi. He'll be in, 3, maybe 4 scenes. And we've been hearing a lot about prequel trilogy continuity. Once you add all of that in together in one movie, the movie won't be made into 2. So there's only going to be so much time for Luke Skywalker. Even though I said from the beginning Luke Skywalker should have been the main character of this trilogy anyway, and then you pass on the baton to the new characters. I really do think people would probably like Rey a whole lot more if the baton was actually passed over to her. But no, everything is just given to her immediately. And you also saw how she pretty much disrespected Luke, and people don't like that. I mean, but that's mostly on Rian Johnson, but it is on J.J. Abrams, because he set up Luke to be on an island in the middle of nowhere, and we didn't know why. So the blame is on him. How do you feel about Mark Hamill returning to this role as Luke Skywalker? What do you expect him to do in this movie? I'm not expecting too much. Maybe you expect a lot more than me. Let me know in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.